Hello, once again. Thank you for joining me. I really, really do appreciate it. And when I got the camera set up, I realized that I had got myself into the position of having these two wooden carvings on the wall lined up to make them look as if they're bunny rabbit ears. I mentioned this before when I sat here, but I'd moved myself. So a couple of people said, "Oh, you should have left it." So there we are. Don't say I never listened to you. I've left it. So I look a complete idiot with my bunny rabbit ears. What's the problem? I can't think of one. Oh, some people, a few people. Ooh, that's shrunk, hasn't it? Challenge you to think, if you were an animal, which animal would you be? If you were a dog, what breed would you be? If you were a flower, which flower would you be? I like to be a bit different sometimes. So I am wondering, if you were a kitchen utensil, which would you be? You've got a whole range to go at from there. As for me, I would be a teapot. It would have to be a red teapot, like my teapot. Yes, you can get very expensive, elaborate teapots, but this teapot is very ordinary, which suits me. It has its little basket for the tea to go in. And I have a larger version, also with a filter, so that if I have people around who also would like to share a cup of tea, I have a bigger pot. And I have to say, I also have this. My wonderful friend saw it and bought it. Anyone would think that I liked cats and I like tea. I think she knows me. But why a teapot? Well, I guess, like me, it's a bit old-fashioned, because the majority of people these days use tea bags. But when I saw the ones that I'd put in my composters coming through on, what's the word I'm after? Still intact, I thought, oh, I don't like that. And when I was visiting Sri Lanka and a tea plantation, and I pointed to a pile in the corner, I said, "What's that over there?" "Oh, that's for the tea bags." Okay. So at that point, I was glad that I had stopped using them. So yes, I'm old-fashioned. And I find a cup of tea is very comforting. I like to start my mornings with a cup of tea, and if there's anything wrong, I like a cup of tea. And this is why I accepted the offer from the IT company in China to tell you about their tea. And if you miss that one, I'll add it in the blurb underneath, because they've just started a line of teapots and tea making utensils. So do have a look. So apart from being old-fashioned and comforting, it's something that reminds me of childhood, because tea bags were unheard of then. We always used to have a teapot, and I can remember putting it on top of the gas fire. It had a little ledge over it to warm before we made the tea. And it's it's just me. Maybe I'm balmy, but I think probably there's no maybe in that. But I don't like strong tea. I like it quite weak. And a friend used to say, when I was still using tea bags, you could make a tea bag last for a week, couldn't you? I probably could. But now, no, the tea dregs go straight into my recycling container that is emptied into my either the wormery or one of my composters. So I am able to use that. My friend who brought me the tea cozy, she drinks coffee, but that doesn't mean we can't be friends. Just because we don't agree, we don't argue over it. Mind you, last time she came, she did make me laugh because she said, I know I like my coffee weak, but this is not even coffee. So I topped up the coffee and that was fine. That was to her taste. Well, I let her top it up. And then when I came to pour my tea, my tea just about crawled out of the teapot because it was so weak. So I wonder if it was saying something of how I was feeling that day. But it gave us something to giggle about. And that's good. Okay, right. So this bunny rabbit who likes cats and who likes tea is going to leave you in peace. Have a think about what you would be and why you would be it. I can think of other things to go with the teapot, but I shall leave that for now. Apart from a little song. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here's my spout. I'm not going any further, otherwise it will be raining here. Take care. Thank you for listening. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.